Hello and welcome back to Brimple Plays Blackthorn Arena, Chapter 2, Episode 15. In the last episode, we got our butts kicked at the trial of Alianus, and we continue to get more gear. Right now, we are going to continue our quest to get a little bit more gear on everybody prior to the Grand Venations, and especially increase our influence. We need to try and target the Blood Sand Arena where possible in order to even out this differential between us. As you can see, they have a competition going right now, so we can't fight them. But we can look for somebody else to fight and gain some more favor. This is a good fight in terms of favor. Let's see. 2 butchers, a juggernaut, and a bruteman. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a very dangerous fight, too. Let's go over here first. Level 15s. We'll take that. And we will send this crew. Again, Dogman. I may end up... I may end up turning Dogman's gear into Veteran Tier 2 and then giving it to Pascal and sending him out with that instead. Although I'm not sure. Again, I'm just bouncing that around in my head because he's not great. Although I'm about to get the Monster Hunter gear if I win the Grand Venations. And that will go on Pascal for sure. If not Pete. Julia, I would like for you to quit taking damage. But I like that you're mowing people down. Man, she's a monster. Easy money. We gotta see how much damage she did. 780. Edward did just 14 damage more than her at 794, and of course Joy did almost 1300 damage. Very well done. Again, we need 1 or 2 more turns to heal, and then we need to go target Blood Sand Arena. Tully Young's arena. So, into the treatment room for you and for you. You 4 are on a mission still. Let's go to the smithy, research some armor, and take Dogman's pants. Must be done. For Veteran Medium Tier 2. Can we do that? I'm just looking to see if we have the requirements. Maybe we don't know it. Maybe it's right in front of me, and I'm just too dumb to see it. And if that's the case, I'm okay with that. We're going to craft this. And we're going to give Dogman his pants back. We are going to give our polearm user her champion chest armor when we can. That is when she returns from fighting at the caravan. We will start the attack. I saw a red caravan pop up. I love red caravans, but I'm not going to delay any of my actions right now because Grand Venations are just 11 days away. Or they were at the start of this episode. And we're going to speed this up since Pete's going to have to chase this guy around. Oh, okay. Oh, Lauren must have crit him. I don't think Pete was punching that hard. Yeah, he definitely wasn't. It was Lauren. I wish we got more experience potions out of that. Maybe 4, like at the last one. But that's asking a lot. It's very greedy. But that's been how I've played this entire game, if you think about it. I've been very greedy throughout this entire series, and that's why I've lost so many people. Alright, let's check out Blood Sand Arena. Man, you are such a chicken. You are always hiding behind hosting some stupid event. What, a Minotaur? For 50 favor? Yeah, you're trying to prevent anyone from catching up. You are a chicken. I'm gonna go fight these people who are significantly lower level than me. Because that's what a brave person does. And I will continue to send this crew. For now. Again, we need to target Blood Sand Arena in a challenge. As soon as we knock them down, that differential between us will collapse. It's just that every time we have looked, Blood Sand Arena has been holding a fight. Nothing wrong with that. We just need to wait and get them when we can. Easy fight for us right there. It should be. We have good gear. Oh, we should have sent everybody else to that red caravan. Oh well. We don't care about that recipe. You should research good recipes. You are just chilling, huh? Not a big fan of people just standing around here. "8 days for the Grand Venations." And what if we put What if we put Pascal into class training to become a berserker? I think that would be valuable for him. Then we will leave that room so we don't hear that noise anymore. I don't want to see Lauren getting healed over, say... Well, you're fine. Dogman? Yeah. He'll be fine. I guess Lauren can heal right now. We'll check Salt Lake or Wine and Blade Arena. Nope. Chicken Blood Sand is being a chicken. And we will fight Basil's Arena for the 60 favor. Level 12s. Okay. Again, we're going to send our A-team. Just to make sure that we don't leave any room for error. It would really suck for our most powerful people to die. Could happen, though. And after this fight, we will be just 1 week away from the Grand Venations. And we will be sending Joy out on that, which will be fine. It's a pretty easy tournament, right? You win by showing up, basically. Don't die. You show up and don't die. Kiara will carry you through the tournament. You just need to have high influence, high favor going into it. Yes, thank you, Abu. How dare he comment that our influence is lacking compared to Bloodsand? We're trying to catch them right now. They're evasive. You know, that's not our fault. Dogman, you go heal. Does anybody else need to be in there? I mean, Pascal, obviously, but you can't. Okay. Rosalie. We have to give you that piece of armor. You still don't have a helmet. Wow. Will we ever get you a helmet? It's unclear. Maybe we'll go to the store right now. Or send somebody. How about that? Because we have a lot of money. First things first, we have to get steel teeth. That is no doubt. And here's why we want steel teeth. Look at the sharp penetration on that. 40%. 40% sharp penetration is huge. That's a massive boost to your damage. We're going to get rid of that epic. We don't need that shield because, well, we're not running anybody with a shield. And a shield user is a pretty common setup, just not our setup. I was hoping for more over on the amulet side or haberdasher side as well. It's okay. We're gonna look at every store. I totally forgot I was looking for a helmet. And I probably saw something that wasn't awful along the way. Let's go back and waste another couple of seconds looking at helmets here. We saw some blue medium helmets. That's better than what I have on right now. I'm going to grab one of those just in case. That's the best thing we see. Oh, right there. Heavy veteran. You love to see that. Alright. I may... Nah. We're going to give her the medium helmet. We're going to save the heavy veteran. Are we? I don't think so. We'll just give her the heavy veteran. And now she's very well geared. Bloodsand Arena is now available to challenge. Level 21s, huh? Alright, well. Look. We have to fight these guys. Do I want to fight enemies this powerful? when I am this low health? No. Do I have a choice? No. So here we are. Now, as far as the weaponry, Joy, you are going to use Steel Teeth, and Edward will gain use of the Claymore, I believe. Well, you don't have a duelist trait yet, though, right? Right, so it doesn't make sense for you to have the block rate. If you're not yet a duelist, you don't need the block rate. Did we teach you how to become a berserker? No. We taught that to Pascal. That's okay. We must defeat Bloodsand. This is our path to it. Let's go. Looks like an even fight, they say. I'm guessing everybody on their team should be decked out in champion gear, and it says they're champions. So, bet on our team to show confidence, as always. There they are. 2 in Veteran Tier 2, 2 in Champion. I don't like seeing a person on their team with a crossbow, because that person is going to try to kill my champions. That's what people with bows do. They like to kill. Oh, good night. Later. Yeah, kill Terry. Percy, you got wrecked. Oh, and Terry, you made the mistake of using a useless ability, Death Zone. Now your team is getting mowed down. Alright. It's great to beat Bloodsand in a challenge like that, so that we can overcome them in the favor ratings. Let's see how that ranking looks right now. After that, I bet we're on top. Hey, nice. No, Slora Carefree, you jerk. Oh my gosh. Can I even... No. 200? 200 for refusing to fight Slora when I'm this low health? Man, he's a dirty opportunist. That's all. You know, he waited until I was very, very weak. How's Bloodsand doing? They're at 40-40 after that, so... Look, if Desolate Fort, Mr. Slora Carefree, hadn't come by and ruined my day, I would still be ahead, but I just need one fight to get ahead, and then I can maintain that lead pretty easily. We want to put one more person in here if we can. Pascal doesn't need it. Does anybody need to go to torture? I say that like it's like they're going to class or something. Anyone need to go to a torture class? But no, everybody's doing fine. You are taking forever to become a berserker, it seems. And we're not going to fight Jack Gouger for a halberd. He's not, you know, super powerful. It's just that there's always a risk. Hey, look at that. We ought to go after that chest, because we've been talking about it for a while. So let's do one. Let us demonstrate the danger of going for one of these. And we will dispatch. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. We do need to continue to fight and get some more favor. Who's our weakest enemy that we can challenge? We got some 16s. Alright. Well, you're not really very weak. And Pascal is training, so I can't fight you. We have to wait for an actual fight. It's like 3 people. What do you have? Hey, lizard skin. That's good news. And the unnamed item. This item over here on the left with no name, this armor, it will just have the name of whatever the last item you looked at had. Okay, we've got 2 pieces of champion medium gear right there. That's kind of nice. The champion medium gear looks pretty decent for my dual wielder, given that it has a lot of endurance and a lot of strength. So that'll keep them going and keep their damage high. Okay, you do that. I believe next turn we will be fighting that chest area, or for that chest. Again, I would like to find something that we could do to earn favor between now and then, but it doesn't look like that's happening. And we got really lucky because this is not the most dangerous dungeon. Death's Servant is the most dangerous dungeon. And if you get that, I believe you need to have at least 1 archer in order to be successful. And I don't think you can be successful in that fight with auto combat. Death's Servant is just, not only is he powerful, but he's surrounded by a number of very powerful minions. Very high damage. Not these weak undead, but, you know, I forget what their name is. They just hit really hard. Edward, you gotta heal up, man. As you can tell, I've been through this dungeon a couple of times. Kind of know how to path around a little bit. Edward will heal himself once it becomes available if he's in combat. There it is. Okay, if I loot this chest, somebody will not enter combat. So we are going to go enter combat first. Oh, and there's the boss. All right. It's the gargoyle. Gargoyle is an easy final boss, in my opinion, compared to what it could have been. I mean, you gotta hope he doesn't kill Juliet still. Juliet's really squishy. I should have set up a trigger for her that if she gets like below 25% health, she flees. Something like that. Well, I'm not sure that would do much for her in a situation like this. Let's get this chest. What do you have? Right. We need the Misdrill for crafting. There ought to be a chest over here. There is. Ranger pants, okay. Is there one on the other side? No. There may be one upstairs. Well, Craftsman's Secret is better than the Saber, which is in the offhand of Pascal right now, so we could at least replace that. We do need to get all of these people into healing, though. Our A-team, that is. And now that Pascal is done with training, he can go earn us a little bit of favor to overcome Blood Sand again. We don't want to leave anything up to chance. We want it to be unambiguous who's top dog going into the Grand Venations. You saw that? There was Ranger armor available. I'm just wondering. No, our B team can't take on a Manticore. Can our B team take on a 20 and a 19? I'm not so sure about that. I want to send them against an easy fight. Something like this. No Dogman. No Juliet. This is for Pascal and for Pete. Pete, you need some pants. And I'm so tempted to give you the champion medium gear. And that is because everybody else is going to have different gear soon. Actually, we're going to give you the monk fists, and we will give you the medium helmet. What about your boots? You have ninja shoes? I think that's fine. But we give you some experience too. He is very powerful at this moment. I don't know another way to say it. He is just actually pretty tough. I might invest more points into unarmed skills at this point. Just some kind of knock-ups, maybe? I think we're going to do that, and this, and this. And then we'll give ourselves a bunch of points into willpower. Do we need this? Landing attack? We may as well get enough agility to get it if we want it. We want to become a Ronin for the agility. Do we need anything for this? You can't use that with unarmed, so it doesn't matter. Then we're getting our willpower. Okay. Pete should be somewhat powerful. And Pascal, you will have Monster Hunter armor after the coming fight. So this stuff doesn't really matter right now. Rosalie already has champion heavy armor, except for the helmet. And Lauren is just kind of a filler. Just a champion who I knew to be weak against a werewolf. And that was the end of that. Although I think we used a Ronin to defeat Lauren on account of low health. Alright, let's watch Pete. I want to see Pete get this done. It's kind of slow to start. Yep, here you go. Well, bye, Lawrence. I don't really care what happens to Lawrence. Alright, yep. That's what you like to see. Pete slamming people off the entire platform. It's actually pretty sick. Get over there and punch down this guy. Let's change your combat style to aggressive, because I want you punching as frequently as possible to drain your stamina. Okay. Easy money. Yeah, I could send Pete out in 1v1s against pretty powerful people. People way over his level. And he would come out on top at this point. I ought to demonstrate that. But that needs to be the end of this episode. We are just 2 days away from the Grand Venations. And we need to give a couple of members of our team some time to heal. We have really good gear at this point on a number of our team members, and it appears that we're going to have everybody rocking full epic gear in time for the Grand Games. So, I guess that will be where we pick up in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in.